Thank you, DJ WISO. I highly appreciate your intro skills. As you heard from the beginning, I am August Artois. This is Real and Raw with me, August Artois, with WISO. Hi, WISO. How you doing tonight? You feeling
Good, man.
Feeling
How you doing? I'm doing amazing.
Feeling really good. I'm glad we got started 7 fucking minutes late because our guest here, the beautiful, the bad Lilith fucking Grimm. How are you, my dear?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
What took you so long to get here? What were you doing?
Hitting some metal, doing the blacksmith thing, bullying some nerds.
Well, that's good. WISO, anything cool happened to your face today?
To my face?
Yeah.
I look beautiful like always. Woke up like another normal day for me.
Before we get started?
Do I what?
Lilith, anything cool happened before we get started?
To my face?
Yeah.
Well, nothing I can say on mine.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So let's skip that section. But what we're gonna do is get started. This is episode what, number 5, WISO? Help me out here.
Number 5, Cinco.
Episode number 5 with Lilith fucking Grimm. Lilith, we're gonna get into you and your shit fucking later. But right now, WISO, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
What in God's name is going on in here? What was that ruckus?
What ruckus?
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.
Could you describe the ruckus, sir?
Thank you, DJ WISO. Wu-Tang in the motherfucking house. It's time to bring the motherfucking ruckus. Lilith, if you're not familiar with this section of the podcast, I have a bunch of stuff written down that pisses me off about professional wrestling. And we like to go through that list. We like to chat about what pisses us off about professional wrestling. And I'm going to go ahead and start it off to get the ball rolling. Maybe that'll get your gears greased, if you will. WISO has some loaded up too, but we're going to go ahead and start off with something I've been seeing all over the fucking internet. I've seen people post that says, do this. I've seen people post that says, don't do this. And it is accepting shitty bookings. Lilith, how do you feel about accepting shitty bookings?
Well, what do you mean by shitty?
From what I can gather, because the posts just say shit bookings, and from what I can gather, is if you go online and it's a dog shit graphic, they've got 136 likes on Facebook, 204 likes on Instagram. They have 7 posts on Instagram. They've got no traction on Facebook. They got no live video. They got no photos. That's a shit booking.
All right,
dog
fair
shit
enough.
roster, dog shit people, dog shit ring, dog shit everything.
Honestly, as a female and as somebody that lives in Colorado, so not much around Colorado without me having to go over 8 hours, I've taken many a shit booking in my career. And you know what? Honestly, it's very hit or miss. Some of them turned out hey, I made some great friends. Oh, what do you mean this show has 30 people in it, but James Storm is here? You know what I mean? It's very hit or miss. Sometimes you don't know who's going to show up because they live in that area. And you don't know, you know what? You might be the match that crowd's never seen before and makes them fall in love with wrestling, makes them actually start going, makes them, come back to the shows. And there's benefits to taking it if you're willing to take the hit. And sometimes you could end up having a really great time, a really great match. Or sometimes, you know what? It's a payday and you go home.
Or you blow your fucking knee and you're out for 6 months.
Oh,
Either way.
no. I ain't doing no shit matches. Shit show, shit match, different things.
Yeah, but my thing is, and I've done, I'd say 2 in my entire career, because I always tell people when you first get started, you need to jump on every opportunity to wrestle.
Absolutely.
whether it's wrestling with your demons, or if it's wrestling in a ring in front of people, or if it's even just wrestling at training in front of nobody, just in front of your coach or whatever. But once you start progressing, it's such a wishy-washy conversation because, like you just said, you've got 4 promotions around you. Me, on the other hand, there's fucking 15 in Florida, and 12 of them are dog shit promotions. So for someone like me to go and work, to go across the seas and wrestle on this high platform and then start wrestling for not a hit or miss company, but like a well-known dog shit company, that to me will ruin your fucking reputation. Once you start
and, there's definitely a point where you need to stop taking them. Like in the beginning, like you said, when in the beginning, it doesn't matter. You need the reps. You need to get out there. You need to get seen. You need to make the connections. Once you have those connections, once you have the reputation, once you have all of that, now you need to do more quality over quantity.
Yeah. Yeah, because Daniel Starling, fuck his soul, quoted, and I quote, he said it's always better to work with somebody who's better than you. But like once you become that big fish in a small pond, like you said, it's time to start moving on. But then
that's what I've been doing recently, and it's been stirring the mud in the waters. Let's put it that way. But I don't care. It's my career, not theirs. So I'm gonna do what's best for Lilith Grimm.
Yeah, because like once you do get onto once you become that big fish in a small pond, then flights become paid for, hotels become paid for, then you can start traveling and wrestling in different places.
That's when it starts to, become, is this a hobby or is this your job? And for people like you and me, this is my job. Like I don't have a day job. I'm a pro wrestler. I am a professional pro wrestler.
Yeah, professional pro wrestler. P Dub in the motherfucker.
Dude, that's if we ever tag team, that's our tag team. Professional pro wrestlers.
Professional pro wrestler. Bam. WISO, as an outsider dipshit, what are your thoughts on what we're
talking about? I was gonna ask you, shit promotion, would it matter if they paid you enough? You be swallow your pride, right?
There's a number.
Okay.
There's a number. I mean, we'll all get naked for like fucking $1 million fucking dude said. Everybody's got a fucking price. I'll show my nipple for a certain amount of money. I'll whip a ball sack out for a certain amount of money. I'll show a toenail for
probably not as much money.
Let me clip them first. But yeah, so I've done it before where like a promotion will hit me up. It's a brand new promotion. You're basically throwing fucking fire into the wind, but they're booking you at $300-$400. I'll fucking come and hang out with someone's grandma that I don't know for $300-$400. So of course I'll go and like have fun and have a fun little wrestling match if it's gonna pay my car bill that month. Yeah. Was that your question, WISO? Was that your input on your output?
That was. Or what about allegiances too? Like you helping out someone that helped you out in the beginning, and it's gonna be a shit show, but they helped you out at the beginning.
Yeah. I pay it forward, because like we all started somewhere, and you started off as nothing and no one, and somebody gave you your shot, and like you gotta pay that back, and if that means, hey, I have this super green kid, can you please just come? All right. For this amount of money, yes, I will come, I'll come help you out because you helped me out. And that fair is fair in that aspect.
Absolutely. And then it comes to a term too where you can like start, like it might not be a dog shit show, but it might not be like a roster that you want to work with. But like Lilith just said, like, hey, can you come in and shine this kid up and show them what like a real match is supposed to be like? But they can't pay you your full rate. Like, okay, I'll take this much instead. Like that is giving back to the people that helped you. Cool then, because I've seen that everywhere on the internet. People are talking about like I'm not going to accept a shitty booking, like, and Dax Hartwood from FTR, he fucking posted and it was like, yes, take every booking possible, do anything you possibly can. And then Danny Limelight posted on Facebook the other day about don't fucking do that because you only get so many bumps, you only get so many first impressions. And if you're known as the guy that's wrestling in front of 20 people for the first 300 matches of your career, like you're always going to be that fucking guy, and no one's ever going to take you seriously. Yeah, they're gonna categorize you into that category. Yeah, that was cool. Let me scratch this off my my list. All right, next one I would bring up and say I saw this, and people are now saying that to cut a promo that they need to be paid extra. What do you think about that?
No, that's part of what you do. Like this is a business. B, your job is to promote yourself and the show that you're doing. Because if you're not selling tickets to a show, why would they pay you? If you go to your day job and you don't do your job, They're not going to pay you for that day. Part of your job is not just to show up and do it. It's to say, hey, I'm going to be on this show and you should come see me. I don't even give a crap about the rest of the show. You should come to see me because I'm the draw. I'm the one that you need to pay money to come see. And, you know, if you can continuously do that, then guess what? You'll make more money because you're now profitable. You're a profitable person. Companies can see that, you know, and it takes what? A minute 30 at the most to do a freaking quick little promo. If you're doing it really fancy, 30 minutes. Like it's not that hard to do promos. It's really not.
Yeah, because like I forget who posted it exactly, and if anybody that's watching right now, all 5 of you fuckers on wait, who are these 5? Is that's Facebook, you got Instagram going, you got YouTube going. So whoever's watching right now on all 3 platforms, if you can find who posted it, send it to me, let me know. But it said, you want me to cut a promo? It was like, not only do I have to take time out of my day now, but I have to do research. I have to study. I have to
And
I was like, what do you mean fucking research? Did you not know the guy you're going to be wrestling? Like, I don't know. I don't really take a lot of bookings that are like one-offs. I don't really do a lot of those. And if I do, I've known for a few months that I'm wrestling this guy. So right away I follow the guy. So over time I see their shit. You only need 1 or 2 things. Hey, dipshit with the purple hair, or fucking, hey, dipshit with the bucket hat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, even on top of that, like, you don't even need to know anything about your opponent to still cut a promo. You can still cut a promo about how great you are. If you don't know anything about your opponent, you can still cut a promo.
Yeah. And talk about the fucking show, where it's going to be, how much the fucking tickets are, but not all at once.
Honestly, that's how I got my TikTok following. Is my TikTok was purely where I was cutting promos and doing little 30-second videos, and I have over 10,000 followers just from doing promos on TikTok. I have sold tickets through that. I have sold merch through that. Like it literally took me nothing. Like, oh, like, you know, I'm watching a TV show. Let me just edit this video really quick. Done.
And like you said, like they don't have to be fucking like, I know a lot of people that really, really take their time and like. They'll record the promo. They'll record the promo on a Monday and start editing it and be done by Friday. It's like, all right, guys, like, to a fucking point. Like, it's okay just to set up the camera and talk your shit. Like, if you're a larger than life character, you can get across what you're trying to say, and you can sell tickets just by being you. And you like,
ideally,
a white background or a garage door. Or sometimes I sit on the toilet or get in the bathtub. It's like, just what the fuck I'm saying. Wait, so what are your fucking thoughts on it?
You know, I'm a huge proponent in cutting promos for matches. I feel like I'm not even in these matches, and I feel like I promote them more than the fucking people that are in the actual matches. Like you said, Lilith, your whole job is to put yourself over, put the place over, and sell tickets. So if you're not promoting it, I mean, why are you gonna get invited back? And if you're being a dick asking for more money, you're not gonna be invited back again.
Exactly. Well, like, I know you know this, August, but your social media is everything in this business. If you don't have a social media presence, it doesn't matter how great you are. You could be one of the greatest wrestlers ever. If nobody knows who you are, it doesn't matter. And there are many companies that will pick people purely on their social media following. So why would you not want to create content, even if it is just a third? I mean, I started doing a thing literally this weekend where I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go live on Instagram and do a video for 30 seconds of me opening a pack of magic cards. I got 6 followers from that 30-second video.
Bam.
Like instantly. It's really not that hard. I was not, doing a character I didn't do. I was literally just like, hey, it's me. You know who I am. Here's me opening some magic cards. And that was it.
Like
and
the wrestling
literally the flyer of the show I was on was in the video.
So you're promoting and you're promoting yourself at the same time.
Exactly.
And you're gaining fans off of your love of what you love outside of wrestling. So it's like a three-headed snake.
And if a promoter asks you to do a video, you just do a video. You just do it. You don't need to get paid to promote yourself. Like, what is just do it.
Yeah.
Well, I had there's one company that like the shows they do, they bring in 12 people. If you guys show up that day, cool. And the crowd, they don't give a shit who's wrestling. They're all going to be there, and it just whoever shows up wrestles. And I was like, you mind if I cut a promo? He's like, oh no, nobody cuts a promo. I was like, can I? He goes, well, you can. So it's like you should fucking want to cut a promo. You should want people to know, like, hey, I'm gonna be in Georgia. I'm gonna be fucking in the UK. Like, come and see me. And when the promoter comes up, hey, these people said they saw your video on Facebook. They came to see you. Like, I'm booking you again, dude.
You'd be surprised how many fans you have that you don't know you have. Like, there's been many times where I posted a video of like, I'm going to this state that I've never been to. And I had 3 people message me, be like, I live there. I'm your fan. I can't wait to see you. And I'm like, they would not have known I was at this show until they saw posters later. Like, wait, she was there? Because I see that all the time of people being like, I didn't know you were here. So it's like, literally, like you're giving away your own money because those are people that will buy your merch. You know, they're there for you specifically. They're probably going to buy your merch.
Or they'll send you money for feet pictures.
As long as you trim those toenails.
I fucking
And then you can sell the toenail trippings. Look, it's just making money on itself.
Lilith is a businesswoman right there. You see that? That's another 3-headed snake right there. But like, when they say like pay me extra for a promo, is like my thing is like when I give my rate, that's for me to show up and have a great match. That's for me to be nice to your fucking fans. That's for me to be nice to the driver that's picking me up from the airport.
Well, you're nice to
that's
people.
My airfare and my fucking hotel, and that's including me to promote the show that I'm on. And even if you told me like, hey, don't promote the show, like I'm fucking going. Like, kiss my ass.
Anyway.
I'm promoting the show that I'm on, asshole. Idiots. All right, so I've given 2. Let me scratch that one off real quick.
You're cracking through them.
Lilith, give us one. What grinds your fucking gears about pro wrestling?
Gear. Grinding my gears, gear. People just do not get professional gear made, and there are so many gear makers. It's really not that hard, and it's like this is not even, again, in wrestling, this is an age-old saying of dress for the job you want, not the one you have. You want to be on TV, you want to be a signed wrestler, you better look like a fucking signed wrestler, even if you're wrestling in front of 5 people, you know, because because here's the thing, opportunity will come when it comes. You will never know when it's right place, right time. And say there's a scout at a show that you're at and your gear looks like shit, they're gonna glance over you. But that person's gear looks really good. You may be better than them, but their gear looks better and they're ready for TV right now. That person's getting picked over you. I have seen it. I have witnessed it. I've had people come up to me and say, oh my God, you look like you belong on TV. I'm like, thanks. My gear was $800. You know, these are my $800 underwear, and I'm proud of them. And like, I keep getting new gear made. Like, you can't just get one set of gear and be like, cool, I'm done. I have my gear. Like, no, keep getting it made, keep evolving, and spend the money. It's worth it. Invest in yourself.
And you come out with that fucking hammer and the fucking thing with the
dude. I'm making a new hammer because I'm not even satisfied with that. I got to make a cooler hammer. It's got to be bigger. It's got to be cooler, you know? Because why not? And I have the time to do it, so why not?
What are your thoughts on that, WISO? What she just said?
They got a comment there for you.
August gear is elite. Yeah, it is.
Goddamn
Same
right
pattern
it is.
every fucking time. But that's what, like, when I first started, I was like, what am I gonna do? I was like, my logo, my quote, and my name on every fucking pair of tights I got. So if someone walks in and they didn't hear my entrance and where I am and who I'm from, they look in the ring and go,
right there.
August Artois. I wonder what his gimmick is. The side of my pants. I'm real. I'm raw. Okay, so that's his whole fucking thing. Without a deaf guy could know who the fuck I am. What's your thoughts on that, WISO?
You can tell the people that I guess you don't look like you take it seriously when you have shitty ass gear, because when you just look at them like you're here and you're doing part-time, which is nothing wrong with that. If you're just there for the fun, going through the motions, having fun, and all for it. But again, like, you never know who's watching. So someone just pops up with your show and you look like shit. I mean, you're not gonna look twice at that person.
Like, literally, I'm on a show, and I won't name names. I'm not going to name the show or anything like that. But I know for a fact somebody is not being invited back to that show purely because their gear looks like shit. Because they're like, no, they don't look like a wrestler. They look like some random person off the street. So why would we put them in the ring?
And wash your fucking gear too.
Dear God, it's not that hard. Even just have a bottle of Febreze in your bag at the bare minimum. Like,
I was actually, for the first time in my fucking career, I was guilty of it. I have 2 pairs of gear right now, and I had 3 shows, so I didn't have a chance to wash either one of them, and I had to fucking fly and wrestle the next day. And as soon as I pulled them out, I just looked at everybody. I'm like, sorry guys.
That's why you keep the Febreze in your bag and you do your little Febreze bath.
Yeah, but then it's got to be fucking.
It's not great, but it's still better than nothing.
Gear grindage, time is good therapy. I don't know what the second part means, but gear grindage, I do like that. We should start calling this the grindage of gear.
And then her
her gear is not fucking good gear. But it's like, not only is it simple, but you could also go on YouTube and learn how to fucking make your own gear. Like, it's really.
I know so many people that have done that.
I made a pair of pants before. It's very. I'd rather fucking pay the money to have it done.
Well,
It's very.
like every gear maker didn't know how to make gear at one point. Like it is fully. We are all adult people that are fully capable of learning new skills.
So Lilith Grimm wants you to show up looking fucking professional. Like you said, like even if you're not the best wrestler, your gear might fucking hide that fact and be like, well, at least he looks good. Like you can always work on being a better wrestler, but you can't fucking you can't teach effort. You can't make people want to care. Like fucking those guys that wear like the fucking Asics boots with the fucking kick pads with the fucking like their girlfriend's like spandex tights they wear to the gym. It's like blue
or
blue
the tights they bought from Walmart.
It's like blue Asics shoes with black kick pads and red pants. Like, what's your gimmick? Like, I'm a fighter. Fuck off.
We're all fucking fighters.
Idiot. WISO, what grinds your fucking gears this week?
We just came across this on Monday. Referees that take them about 10-15 seconds just to get down for the count.
That's valid.
Lilith, have you dealt with this?
Oh, of course I have. Honestly, like this is the thing I've said many a times. A shitty referee can make a good match bad, and a good referee can save a bad match. Like the referee is so overlooked, and like I have like personal referees. I had one referee that literally traveled with me. He refed me in 6 different states.
Wow.
Like, and most of the people that I chose as like my personal referees have gone on to like do like huge major things, and I'm very proud of them. I'm sad that I don't have my personal refs anymore, but like I am very picky when it comes to my refs, and like because it can ruin the match. It can really ruin an incredible match if it's just not right there, and like exactly what I'm talking about, and it's so frustrating.
Give us a fucking example.
You can do to fix it.
Give us a fucking real life example.
When the referee needs to count to fucking 3 and they don't. Because they didn't know. Because they didn't know, or when they count to 3 because they go 1, 2, 3, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? You didn't count like that earlier. Like be consistent. Get your ass out of the camera. Stop standing directly in front of the camera. Stop standing directly where we're about to fucking go. Like it's I've trained with referees. I've trained with some of the best referees in this business. I know how good referees are trained, and it bothers me so bad when I see people that are just like, well, I couldn't wrestle, so now I'm a referee. And it's like, cool, did you train? No. Oh, so you think that refereeing is not hard? You think you can just go like, no, it's hard. It's really hard. There's a lot of training that goes into being a referee, just like there's training to be a wrestler, just like there's training to be a valet. Like, it's all hard. It's not something anybody can just walk in and do.
I'm really glad you brought that up, because when refs come in, they're like, hey, man, we need a ref tonight. Like, well, who are you thinking of bringing in? Like, I don't know, man. Anybody that can count to 3. Like, what? That's not how it fucking works. That's not how it works. They need to count to 5,
I've heard that before,
too.
and I've changed my entire match because I'm like, cool, so we can't do anything that I needed to do.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And then the camera guy here, yes, please get the ref out of the way.
From the camera guy.
Well, I was always told that the ref is supposed to work in if the hard cam's here, they work in the fucking horseshoe. Yeah, I mean, there's very rarely they'll have to fucking cut across hard cam.
And you do it real quick.
But get the fuck, yeah, you're right. And that's when they have to get the fuck out of our way. But like when a referee comes up to me at a show and they're like, hey, so what's the finish? And I say, count to 3 every fucking time.
Yeah,
just count to 3 every time. It's up to me if I don't kick out, that's the finish. Just count to 3. Because if you're out there fucking
kick out and you see the 1, 2, 3, the crowd's not gonna know. The crowd gets confused. Everything you're gonna get yelled at. You're gonna get fucking yelled at. Now we're the assholes.
The girl didn't know it was the finish, and but that's the thing is she repped 4 or 5 matches, so she's got all these finishes going through her head. On top of that, she's got her own nerves and fucking mindset going on. You are part of you're just as important as the wrestlers are.
Yeah.
So you got all that going on. So in her head, she's like, shit, is it a suplex or a DDT? And you see the suplex hit. You're like, I don't know if it is or not. 1, 2, like
Just go. That's on us.
yeah, fucking just hit it. We'll let you know. If we fucked up, we fucked up. I've seen a match before. My brother, he was a referee. He retired now, but it was the match just started. They fucking lock up, a little bit of chaining, and they hit the shine. Shoulder tackle, boom, down. Dude covers him 1, 2. My brother's like 3, and the dude looks over at him. He's like, that wasn't the finish. He goes, fucking should have kicked out, dude.
You didn't kick out.
I'm not gonna sit here looking like a fucking idiot. Worst part of editing is the ref being in the way of the camera shots multiple times a match is gear grinding. Goddamn right. Yeah, I fucking and like on top of that, referees, shut the fuck up. I'm sitting there and like, okay, the referee in Oklahoma, if you're watching, not you, because it was funny when we did. Referees like come up and start like trying to like guide me through the match. They're like, turn him to hard cam. I'm like, I'm okay. Turn hard cams to your left. I'm like, I fucking know where hard cam is. There's a fucking photographer right there. There's a roam cam right there. There's a kid, and there's a lady with big titties over here. Shut the fuck up. We'll get there. All right.
We'll get there.
Because I hate when people, like, they'll lock in like a rest hold, and then they'll like both at the same time they'll turn to hard cam. Like, we'll get that looks wonky as fuck. Like,
yeah, we'll work to it.
Camera A, camera B. Like, no. Yeah, you turn first, and then I'll fucking turn with you. But it's like, all right, brother, ready? 1, 2. All right.
Or I'm just gonna crank your fucking head, and we're gonna rotate as I'm cranking.
Yeah, the ref in Oklahoma was his first time reffing me, and like I got this dude in a fucking rest hold. He's like, hard cams to your left, and I was like, oh, I should. If I knew you better, I would have screamed at you. I was like, what about that? I was like, what about that one? And he's like, sorry. I was like, cool, man. Do you watch the video back though? You can't even tell we're even fucking talking to each other. I was like, what about that one? Fuckhead. How about that one? I got a really good picture out of that one too. WISO, you got any more? Let's pass it back to Lilith. Lilith else grinds your fucking gears. WISO, hold the fuck on.
I mean, there's a lot. Definitely the egos, out of some people that have never left their, not even just not left their state, but not left their home promotion ever, and think that they are going to be discovered. It's like, cool. Who the fuck are you? Sorry, like, again, this comes down to reputation. It comes down to not just who you know, but who is willing to say they know you. Like, you need to travel to do that. You need to gain connections. You need to gain rep. You need to gain a social media following. And you cannot do that from one promotion. It's not physically possible.
Unless you're working for, maybe like back in the day, if you were working for Florida Wrestling or whatever,
Sure.
the one that was like, like in the 90s, if you were working for that promotion strictly to work for WWE, yeah. But these days,
that doesn't exist anymore.
no, they need to hear your name from multiple angles to fucking start giving a fuck. We got some comments here, WISO. Slacking, motherfucker.
You're in the middle of yapping.
Pinstripes are on your body. It's a Newcastle jersey, you dick.
Nerd.
Remember what I said.
I don't think he remembers.
What the fuck did he say? Comment before this? Jeremy? Is there a comment before that? Or he just wants me to remember?
He just wants you to remember.
He just needs you to remember.
What are you, Mufasa? I will, Dad. Anyways, yeah, Lilith said now, fucking egos. So now, like,
egos from people that don't travel.
That I know a guy like that. When I first started, he like when I first met him out by the ring and everybody, he was like cocky, and I was like, oh, that's his gimmick. Then I met him in the locker room again, and he was the same way.
He's an asshole.
Then I saw him like talking to his girlfriend, and I was like, this guy's a fucking dickhead. Like, he thinks his shit doesn't stink. They're like, I was like, well, who is? And I was like, my second week, like, who is this guy? Like, oh, it's during the pandemic where everybody in Florida was an extra on WWE, and like, oh, he's an extra on WWE like every weekend. I'm like,
cool.
And that's where his ego came from. Like, come on, man. I'll get paid $100 a week, bro. Suck my dick.
It's wild because there's so many people I know that literally like buy into the hype of like, oh, like you just gotta work really hard at one promotion only, and it'll happen for you, brother. And it's like, no, it really won't. I don't care what one promotion it is, and there is not a single one promotion across this country that, unless you are scouted in college, that you will just go streamline straight to the top. Like that's not gonna happen. You and also like the best part of wrestling is traveling. You know, we would have never met had neither of us ever traveled outside of our states. Like I love traveling. I love meeting people. That's my favorite part of wrestling. It's the road stories. It's the the backstage stuff. It's like that's the stuff that when wrestling is gone for us, because it does not last for anybody ever. That's what you will remember. And it's like, why would you not want that? Why do you want to just stay here and hope it happens for you? Because one person 20 years ago, got seen because right time, right place. It's like, cool. Right time, right place does not happen often or for pretty much anybody.
Everybody's fucking paths are different. And like, there's people that can like start wrestling and get signed in a week, or there's people that can wrestle for 20 years and
deserve it and never get signed.
Yeah, but like, someone told me, and someone I worked with in CYN that got released from WWE, and he was like, "Listen, man," he goes, "Signed doesn't mean happy, and independent doesn't mean broke. Like it's up to you. You could be a shitty independent wrestler, or you can be a very unhappy fucking signed guy that doesn't get used and is miserable."
I know a lot of people that are like that.
But yeah, fucking, we met, we partied at the fucking Utah airport drop off lane. I've been in Thailand partying with ladyboys. I've been fucking in the UK not eating their shitty food. We got more comments. Read the comments, WISO. 20-mile vets. Oh, shut the fuck up, TJ Brady, you little shitbag. This motherfucker, he pisses a lot of people off because he's booked. He's been wrestling for like 3 years now, maybe 2 years now, and he's fucking booked like in Tennessee and Georgia and fucking Mississippi and stuff like that.
I was talking to some guy and he's booked in Canada. Like I was promoting his show and I looked at the flyer and I was like, "Is that fucking TJ Brady?"
Yeah, he's booked in Canada too. Like, but like Lilith said, like the people that won't push themselves and share promos and like bet on themselves are the ones that will go, "Fuck that kid. He hasn't been wrestling long enough to do that." Like, what the fuck? He's doing it.
Years and matches are two very different things.
Yeah. Well, the thing, years and matches, but the thing is, like, I was 3 months in the business and fucking doing, and people barely over a year. But that says barley, you fucking idiot.
Barley a year.
He's probably making some beer.
He's been spelling for barley over a year as well. But yeah, like the thing is about wrestling is like Logan Paul. Everyone got so pissed off at this guy for joining WWE. He's fucking good, and he's got great. He might be a little too cocky at times, and like you can kind of see it, and it pisses people off. But like, he's doing great. He's doing a lot better than a lot of other motherfuckers. And like you said earlier in the podcast, you're like, a big following can get you signed. It can get you where you want to be, and he's got a fucking huge following.
And we can talk shit all we want. He's there, and we're not.
But we're having a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Well, yes. And like kind of like what you said too, like there's being signed is not the only goal in wrestling. It does not have to be the only goal. Like people ask me that all the time. And I'm like, honestly, I just want to make enough money wrestling where I don't have to worry about having a job. I don't have to worry about money. I just want to be able to have this be my full-time job, travel the world, hang out with my friends, however that looks. If that means being signed, fantastic. If it means being indied, fantastic. But as long as I'm having fun and I'm making enough money to let this be my life, cool. That's all I really need in life.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I just want to watch porn with my friends, right, WISO?
Exactly.
WISO, we got more comments. You skipped a few of them. Jeremy, explain what he meant.
Okay, I'm starting at the beginning for Jeremy.
The beginning.
DM.
That's where his toenail photos are gonna be.
Check the DM. I don't got him. I got 3 messages. None of them are from you. But I was being a heel. Okay. Didn't know who your guest was.
How dare?
Oh, he did.
And I got skits on Instagram basically saying hi.
Basically saying hi.
Well, he did August with was this the praying or the thank you? Or the Sadake. What did you say it was?
Sawadika, somebody mai.
There you go.
But for anybody who is fucking dumb and doesn't know, it says Lilith, and it says Grip. God damn it. August was pissing people off day one and succeeding.
That's true.
It's true. 100% fact. He was
To
one of the
this
guys I
day.
pissed off. Lilith Grimm, the Warhammer. For anybody who can't fucking read.
It's right,
Or
it's
blind.
literally right here.
They might be blind.
I don't know. He's seen impaired. But yeah, Jeremy's one of them that got fucking pissed off at me at the beginning when I first started. He was like, "Hey kid, Oh, that was Alex Rad. Both of them though. I'll try and get the TV and at New Realm on the corn. You're looking for my guy. Ah, thanks, bud. Porn. Yeah, porn. I want to watch porn with friends.
Okay.
It's cool to see who will get a boner first.
No.
All right. Well,
I don't like that
wait.
game.
Oh, WISO, you have one more. Let's do one more for WISO, and then we'll bring it to the next segment.
Virgin wrestlers that are fucking creeps around female wrestlers. Or, fans. I mean, fans.
Both.
Creepy fans.
Both.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because I see
fucking...
I see the fans in the comment section. I see them at the meet and greets. All the awkward hugs they try to give. Liv, how do you deal with creepy fans?
Well,
You know, because guys in general are creeps. So they buy your shirt and they think for whatever reason in their warped mind that means they can either hug you or
Legitimately, what was I would say about 6 months ago, I was in Arkansas. I don't know, one of those southern states, and this fan was being so fucking creepy on me. And this dude's literally like older than my dad, has about, as many teeth as a jack-o'-lantern. And he's just like heavy breathing at me, not buying anything, mind you, like not even buying anything, just taking up space in front of my merch table. And he's just like, yeah, I was really hoping I'd come here looking for a girlfriend. You look like you could be my next girlfriend. And I'm like, dude, what the like, first of all, what? And so like I'm like really like backed up against a wall. And I'm sitting there like literally planning my exit. And the wrestler that was set up next to me, Luigi Primo, thank you, Luigi, literally stood in front of me and says, look at my merch, and gave me an out and literally like pushed me behind him so I could leave. Like, honestly, there's a lot of really good, wrestlers that have had my back in moments like that. My old tag team partner literally had to physically pull me away from a dude because I had gotten concussed that day. My brain wasn't working. And this dude was just breathing on me, like literally on me, whispering, "You're so lovely. You can suck on my neck anytime." This dude messaged me that for 6 months straight.
10
months.
points. It's for like, the sound alike.
Oh my god, dude. It was horrific. And like, so it happens a lot. It happens a lot, especially with fans. It happens with other wrestlers sometimes. And honestly, like, there, you gotta find a balance as a female of like, okay, I need to be like, yep, thank you, like, please move. And there's a point where you have to be like, yo, I'm not interested, like, fuck off, and like, you don't want to be an asshole because then people say you're an asshole online, like, oh, she's such a bitch, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, you know what? Also, I don't fucking care because nobody listens to those people anyway. But you don't want to come off as an asshole. But also, like, you gotta stand up for yourself. Literally 2 days ago, in North Dakota, this guy came up to a female referee after the show, fucking put his arm around her and like tried to touch her. And I straight up walked up and was like, yo, we good? Like, I was like, I'll fight you right here, right now. Let's go. Like, I don't tolerate that shit. Like, we're just trying to do our job.
Yeah.
Like, don't be weird to us. We have our own life outside of this. We have our own people that we talk to. Trust me, you walking up to somebody at their merch table is not going to get you a girlfriend. It's gonna get you on the list. It's
like another thing too is like if I see you in the locker room, we know each other well enough that like I'm gonna give you a hug.
Oh
but
yeah,
then, like,
absolutely.
Just because I hugged, you saw it happen in Utah. Like, just because I hugged Lilith doesn't mean fucking like the other girl came up and she's like, "Hey, August." I'm like, I don't fucking know who you are.
Yeah. We ain't cool like that. I can see your.
I'll introduce myself. We'll introduce with a fucking handshake first, like Lilith did the first time we fucking met. Handshake first, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then if the friendship grows, it's just like people are like, oh, well, like she's in the locker room, she's a wrestler. I'm just showing her my love. Like, you don't have to hug her. You don't have to put your arms fucking around her, you weirdo.
Oh my god, no! You've even seen me. Like, you've seen me hug you, and then have somebody come up to me, and I'm like, "Here, yeah, hi, nice to see you."
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing there, you fuck? It's just weird to me. Like people are like, "Oh, we're all family back here." Like, no, the fuck, we're not.
I don't know you.
We all do the same shit. Fucking family. Some of us are. Guys defiantly need to show more respect towards female wrestlers and stop being sexual to them. Shut up, bitch. I'll be sexual if I fucking want to. There's this one guy, Jamie. Oh God, Jamie Newman. I've blocked that guy 150 times. Fits the creepy billing. He's always looking. I should start reading these in a different. There's this one guy, Jamie Newman. Fits the creepy. He's always looking for used lady gear. He wild with that. Wild with it. No, I know what you're talking about. He messages me all the time, and he's like, "Hey, I'm blah blah blah's #1 fan," and like, I guess he like harasses people and says that like he'll kill people if she's not with them. And Jamie Newman or James Newman or something like that. Anyways, moving forward, are you done being grinded? You would probably have 1,000 more things to say. I have 1,000 more things to say. We wouldn't have more episodes if we talked about them all right fucking now.
That's true.
WISO, you know what time it is?
I do know what time it is.
This is shit. That's shit. Shitty promo of the week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the fucking night for everyone's favorite segment. Shitty promo of the week. WISO, what do we got on deck, brother?
I'll give him one of these, and I'll give him one of those, and one of these, and I'll give him one of those, and I'll choke him like this. All right, I'll choke him like this, and I'll give him. Oh yeah. I believe you, but we gotta know who are you? Who are you actually? Who are you? What's your name? Okay, I understand. Right. Hey, Sinister, come on in here. Easy, Big Daddy. Well, Big Daddy. Hey, I think we need a little interpretation. Who or what is it? All right, I'll give you interpretation, because that's what they do. He gives them one of these, and he gives them one of those. And you know who he gives it to? He gives it to Bruiser. Give him one, Daddy. Give him one. That's right. That's it. Man, look at.
That's a good fucking promo. I don't even know why that's on Shitty Promo of the Week. That's that's
my next match right there. I don't even need a plan. That's it. Just give him one of these. Give him one of those.
What do you fucking need? Then one of these and one of and maybe one of these too.
Yeah.
Fuck. And then the manager. I mean, I knew who the opponent was. I knew who the guy was. I knew the whole story. That was a great fucking promo.
That was a beautiful promo, actually. I was thoroughly sports entertained by that.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry I sent that to you, WISO. My bad. That wasn't a shitty promo.
It reminds me of the principal from Billy Madison.
All right, so Lilith, in our next promos coming up that we cut, we have to pay homage. We have to pay homage to Mr. One of these and one of those.
Yo, I got a show this weekend. I'm cutting a promo tonight. Done.
Please tag me in That Wrestling Dude podcast.
I will.
And we'll line them up. WISO, what else do we have on deck? Roll that beautiful bean footage.
On Alabama.
Oh, dear God.
Stockman Championship Wrestling Management has told me that I have a challenger, and my challenger is Red Solo Cup. Red Solo, man, you don't match up to what Rah has to offer. Rah has been put against the biggest and the baddest guys at Show-Stopping Championship Wrestling.
You forgot the company.
When I get my hands on you, I'm going to crush you down. They're going to be calling you No Solo when Rah is done with you. You understand? Pro South Palace in Piedmont, Alabama, there's going to be no more Red Solo. So everyone...
No, there's fucking more.
Come to the show and watch me crush one little Red Solo.
Cup. No, that's
Yep.
it. Okay.
I thought there was more.
I thought it was done, but there was more.
Lilith, what are your thoughts on Rah the Clown?
I'm not surprised it's in Alabama. I'll say that. You know what? We knew where the show was. We knew who the opponent was. I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything about this guy other than he has put down some big dudes, and he doesn't know the name of the company.
That's fucking. He did pause. He's like, "Oh shit." I'd like to see what the neighbors were thinking when they saw this grown fucking man going into the woods with probably his son.
I know you've wrestled in Alabama. You know that's just what it's like there.
I haven't. I've unfortunately I've wrestled in Mississippi. I wrestled in Georgia. That's about as hicky. The hickiest I've been is Mississippi. Those motherfuckers.
Dude, okay, like I wrestled in Alabama once, and the show hadn't even started. I was just at my merch table, and a fan came up to me and he goes, "So, where are you from? Because you don't look like you're from around here." And I was like, "Oh, thank God." Whew, whew, that's the best compliment you ever gave me. Woo.
WISO, we got comments. Post those motherfuckers.
I got Instagram here, Crown Prince Sam from CCP Podcast. I grew up by Piedmont. Everyone there is just like that. That's the norm for that area. They go in the woods all the time.
I'm sure they do for many reasons.
There's just a bunch of people hanging out in the fucking woods.
I mean, to be fair, if you've seen any of my old promos, that's usually what I'm doing.
In the woods?
Yeah, I accidentally set the woods on fire once because I like lit the hammer on fire and like it was like dripping liquid fire. It looked fucking awesome, but I'm sitting there like, thank God it snowed recently because it's Colorado, and you know I'm not gonna actually light this shit on fire. But yeah, I filmed a lot of promos in the forest.
Smokey the Bear.
The bear is fucking pissed. Fucking WISO, do we have any more?
Yeah, I can pull you up some more.
Yeah,
where's the one that told me earlier? Someone that everybody knows.
Farmer? Or you want Zodiac?
Oh, dear.
I don't know.
Well,
Oh. That was a wrestling promo?
That was fucking beef. That was fucking Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
I do that looked like a fucking fantastic to us now movie from the 80s.
Fucking me and Lilith were in the locker room with the one guy with the fucking eyebrow.
Kevin Sullivan?
Yeah, I asked him, I was like, you know what? I always hear fucking people say, like, you know, ask the vets for advice. And we had Shane Douglas there in the match. He was already talking to us, and I was like, you know what? I was like, fuck it, let's ask him. I was like, hey, Kevin, I was like, you got any advice? And he's like, yeah, don't fucking vote Democrat. Cocksucking like, all right, yeah.
I'm surprised you got him to talk.
I turned around to fucking Jacob Fatu and them, and I was like, you guys hear that? And they're like, yeah, Oos, we got it. Like, his days of helping were long gone at that point. I thank you for the promos, but Lilith, do you have anything fucking awesome coming up?
I mean, I'm going to Hawaii next week. Just for
funsies.
Literally just for funsies and because I can, so that's super.
Why don't you hit up Oos Wrestling?
Honestly, I'm thinking about it. This is my second time going to Hawaii in the last year. And I'm like, you know what? I should do some wrestling there because I've already wrestled in Alaska. Might as well get Hawaii too. But yeah, I got a lot of shows coming up. This has been the most booked I've been in over a year. You know, I had that double injury last year, so I was smart for once in my career and let my injuries heal. And I am fully ready to be back in the ring, and I am hitting the ground running. So I have not had a weekend off in like 2 months, and I don't have a weekend off for like at least 2 months, and I'm already booking out August right now. So
hey, that's my name.
I know
that's
it is.
awesome.
I'm waiting for that.
Where can we buy your fucking merch and stuff?
You can buy my merch at prowrestlingtees.com. I'm actually working on my own website. That'll be a little while, but prowrestlingtees.com has all my t-shirts. Actually, something really fucking exciting. I have a new shirt design that I literally just got the ink for it today, like the little pencil design for it, from Phil Stone Arts. Phil Stone is a Magic the Gathering artist doing my next shirt design, and it looks fucking incredible. I am so stoked. So I'm gonna have some new merch dropping whenever he gets it done, because you know he's traveling doing shows as well. But like, I met him at a con recently. We got to talking, and he was like, "Oh my god, I'd love to do a shirt for you. Phil's fucking awesome. Follow Phil Stone on all of his social media. He's an incredible artist, and I'm so stoked to get this merch. So that's something really happening.
You hear that, you fucking nerds? You can get a fucking Phil Stone fucking.
Yeah,
Phil
I'm
on
the
a fucking
bigger
shirt.
nerd. Y'all may play Magic, but do you have merch done by a Magic artist? No.
No.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
For all the perverts out there, do you sell feet pictures? WISO wants to know.
I mean, I could sell feet pics at the most, but I mean,
toe at a time.
if you really want to see me, you can buy a ticket to come to my shows.
Damn. You can buy one toe at a time, and you can buy all 10 toes, and you can like collect them all and build your own foot.
Each one will be painted a different color, though.
That's fucking funny. Well, tell us anything else. Is there anything fucking where we can find, like, do you have your entrance music on the fucking YouTube? Do you have the YouTube page?
Yep, I'm on every social medias. I'm on YouTube. You can see a lot of my matches. Matches I didn't even know I had videos are up on YouTube. I have Instagram, TikTok. Unfortunately, I have an X, but you know, we all have to have a stupid Twitter. Facebook, TikTok is where I do all my videos. Yeah, because you know it's called X now.
But I thought you were talking about like who gives a shit about your past relationship?
No, no, Twitter. Exactly, because nobody wants to say I have an X. You know, I have a Twitter. I have a fucking Twitter. And I also am starting to stream on Twitch again. So on Twitch, I'm Lilith Grimm _Warhammer. I've been streaming Oblivion. I might do a Skyrim run through soon too because Skyrim's fucking awesome.
It is.
And playing Oblivion, I'm like, damn, I want to play Skyrim again.
That's fucking cool. Shout out to my cat right here. Look at her. She's
I know.
yawning.
I see the kitty, and I'm so excited.
That's so fucking cute. What a backdrop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're fucking, it's Lilith right there. It's spelled out exactly for you, so you
Lilith
can fucking
like the devil, Grimm like the brothers.
Yeah, you can subscribe, like, share all of the fucking social medias. Don't hit up her ex. Follow her on Twitter.
Yes.
And that's been Real and Raw. WISO, do you have any fucking last minute questions for old Lilith here?
And don't be a creep to Lilith when you see her at a show.
I mean, I'll fight you. I have a giant hammer, so.
It's a fucking real. It's real too, and she shoots sparks and everything. Like she comes prepared to fuck. Because she comes prepared for creeps. She's prepared. But then there's me, Real and Raw, and if I'm ever at the show, I'll just knock your fucking teeth out before she even gets a chance. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
All right, I mean to scare my cat. All right, well that's been fucking real. That's been Raw. Lilith, thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. This has been a delight.
Hell yeah. WISO, fucking end